claws are sharp, his eyes shine bright. He's a hero, camp ready to fight. He's here for us all. I'm proven the feline hero of the night. Saves us all from danger with all his might. His claws are sharp, his eyes shine bright. He's a hero cat, ready to fight.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We're 2 hours of famous 80s, some 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s MIDI music that I created over the past few years. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the show. Looks like the stream's doing great. I'm feeling really good. I had a good night's rest and I'm eating properly, so I'm looking forward to a good long week of scam baiting, and then on let me give you the date. On February 3, I'm going to run a 5-day subathon. So it'll be a lot of fun, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. So sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. All right, we're going to start off with a song that I adore. It's by a very famous musical duo from the 70s and 80s. They went through some hardships during the 80s. They argued with each other. There was a kind of a disappointment in the health of the lead singer, but she still sings like an angel, and this song is probably one of my favorite from the group. So with that, here it is. All right, so that song, Annie Wilson, at the end, literally carries a note like an angel. I mean, it is a beautiful song. This next song, it came out in the '60s, and despite the fact that the group was created artificially, they actually came out with some really, really good music. And I just love this song. So I'm going to play it next. And here we go. Well, I've always loved that song ever since I heard it. It's always had a special appeal to me. This next song is a song that I heard many, many times as a teenager, but I never knew the title. Um, and so I spent a good part of my life asking people, "Do you know a song that goes something like dun 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 dun?" And then they would laugh at me. So I finally found it by listening to the radio, and I was just stunned by it. I didn't realize that this group actually wrote this song. It's a very pretty song. I asked everybody, and nobody knew what song I was talking about. And then I finally just took a long drive, turned on the radio, turned it to an 80s radio station, and then I heard it, and I said, "Oh, it's Fleetwood Mac, and it's called Everything, or Everywhere." I mean, this next song comes from a British group that did very well, and this particular song I've been wanting to do for quite a while. It's just a quintessential '80s music song. It really is. It's I love it. About a wonderful song. Um, I remember hearing that on the radio and on MTV a lot. This next song comes from one of the most gifted male singers lead male singers of all time. They have quite a few hits. I plan to do more of her music. Um, what's really interesting is even in her 60s, she was still creating and making music. That's how good, how much of an artist she is. So here it is. I just I just read a funny post on Quora. It said if a person who has a life sentence in prison dies while they're in prison and then gets revived, do they still have to serve out another life sentence? I'm pretty sure the legal answer is yes. They get revived and they stay in prison. I just thought it was kind of a cute question. This next song is a very famous group from the 50s. Um, the organ The organ intro to this is legendary, and it just, I love this group. They were great. So here we go. I got so many songs, it takes a while for me to find them sometimes. The movie for The Doors is really good too. I highly recommend watching it. This next song, this actually brings some people to tears. That's how good of a song it is. It's from one of my favorite groups from the 80s. Great track, did you? Great. No, Alfari, what I do to make these songs, I purchase MIDI tracks. MIDI is a file format that controls a sequencer for keyboards and other MIDI compatible instruments. So I purchase the songs and then I I load them into a sequencer, I play it, and then I make adjustments to the drums, to the vocals, and things like that. So what these are computer MIDI songs written by other people that I repurpose to sound good on my MIDI instruments. I have two. Um, it is expensive. I have two Yamaha keyboards. Um, they combined, they're worth about $1,200. Um, I've bought over 200 songs from Song Galaxy. That's a $1,400 investment. So I just have a love for music, and the reason why I do this stream is to share something special with my subscribers and my members. Scam baiting is what it is, but sometimes you just want to kick back and listen to some great music. I consider a MIDI music song to be a watercolor version of the oil painting being the original song that was released, in this case, Light My Fire by the Doors. So think of it as a watercolor. Some of the MIDIs actually sound better than the originals. It's kind of interesting. It really is. Okay, this next one, it does bring tears to people's eyes and brings great music. People often hear this song, at least in the 80s, in their junior and senior proms. And the group behind this is not only legendary, but classical, critical, and one of my favorite. And this is one of their best songs. It's a great love ballad. Yeah, I love Journey. Journey was a very special group. Steve Perry, an amazing singer. This next song is it's hard to explain. You can Google it, and I'll explain how to do it. Um, it was written by a Jamaican. His name is Eddie Grant. The name of the song is Electric Avenue. So if you want to find out what the song really means, go to Google and type Electric Avenue space song facts, all in one word, song facts. And you'll find that this song is not a happy song, but it sounds like it should be. There are many songs that sound happy when they're really describing something that's not happy, and this is an example of one of them. Listen carefully to the lyrics. They do say a lot. All right, that's Eddie Grant for you. Um, it's a special song, one I've always liked. Hey Cindy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Cindy, I have a rule. You can request a song if you donate $5. Um, I'm getting the chat bot ready to show it. Um, let me make sure I have it here. It didn't even keep the timer. Let me re-add the timer. Pick a song, donate, bring $5 through super chat, or super chat, or donation methods, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Link to the song list. Confirm. Okay, so now it's part of my Botrix chat list. So if you would like to pick a song, Cindy, the link to the song list is right here. No, there's no buffering SyncR. It's probably your internet. I'm not dropping any frames. Okay, our next song is from a very favorite popular songwriter. This one, I actually made a video of my children to it, and I just like this song a lot. It's just a really good one. And here it is. I think it's your. I believe it's you, SyncR. Yeah, Rod Stewart really had a hit with that one. It's just a beautiful song. This next song is actually a country song, but the version that I'm playing comes from a Swedish group whom I'm a very big fan of. Um, I'm sure you'll recognize it and you'll recognize the group as well. So here it is. Okay, I'm having to revise the song list link. It was to the wrong link. Hold on. I feel kind of dumb for doing that. It's this one here. So here's the song. Here's the song list. Um, yeah, that looks a lot better. So if you donate $5 through through items like Super Chat, and 500 bits, or if you send me a PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, um, you can pick a song. The the links to my donations are on this page here. It has different links. So if you do $10, you can pick 2 songs. So that's basically how it works. All right, our next one. This is one of my best MIDI songs. It's also one of my favorite 80s tunes. When it came out, it kind of shocked the industry because of the use of syncopation. And what syncopation is when 2 instruments are slightly synchronized, but not quite. U2 is famous for it, and so is this group. This is a really good one, and I love this song. Yeah, when I went to go do this MIDI, it sounded pretty good from the get-go, but there's a challenge with it. Annie Lennox has an angelic voice. I love Annie Lennox and the Eurythmics. Um, the way that I got around it was by adding I didn't add it. I increased the volume of the sawtooth part that goes dun 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 dun. You know. I'd like to hear it, Sinkar. Can you send it over? That'd be pretty cool. This next song comes from a very wonderful woman who died at 27. She's known as being part of the 27 Club. This particular one, I'm really impressed by because I honestly didn't think I could pull it off because it used instruments from the early and mid 70s. And so when I went to go do it, I was just stunned by the fact that I could actually go and find out what instruments were used and then actually use them in my sequencer. So here we go. This is something that just about everybody loves. It's a shame she died so young. I mean, it really is. Yeah, I was surprised the MIDI was able to pull that off. The way that I did it, I owned a piece of equipment called a Roland Integra 7, and it has 6,000 instruments. Many of them were digitized replicas of original instruments used by artists going from the 50s all the way through to the late 2000s. It is a really good sequencer. Unfortunately, it got broke. Beethoven spilt water on it, and I knocked it on the floor and broke some MOSFETs in it. A MOSFET is a high voltage transistor. I do plan to get it again one day. It's a $2,000 synthesizer, but it is really good, and it's what made Piece of My Heart possible. This next song is one of my favorite just because I love robots. When it came out, I started to come up with the idea of a story about a robot, about a boy and his robot who fight together to save the human race. But that aside, I know you'll recognize it. It's a very famous song. Yeah, like you were saying, Bella, it is a cute little story. It's called Mein Roboter, which is German for my robot, and it's about a boy named Simon who's crippled and his companion robot Medallion, and he grow up together and they literally save the human race. It's going to be a really good story. I can't wait to do it. This next song is from a heavy metal group that has made some surprisingly good um, compositional music. I haven't heard of Matt Fly. Send a link to me in email, Syncart. I'll look into it. I'd love to. Anything you recommend, I'll look at. This group surprisingly creates some of the most beautiful ballads and musical compositions that I've seen. So here it is. Most people like it. I love the song, so I think you probably do too.
Beethoven, kitty kitty, where are you, buddy?
All right. I love that song. Metallica's S&M album is where that came from. Um, I'm entering an email. I'm sorry about that. I got a little distracted. This next song is literally considered my best MIDI. It took me 6 hours to retrofit. When I downloaded the song from Song Galaxy, there were 4 options, and when I brought each of them into my sequencer, that sounded like crap, but some parts sounded good. Same with the other 3. And then I downloaded what's called a karaoke version of it, so I can use it as a guide. After 6 hours of hard work, I came out with this song. Um, it's one of the best songs from the group that they made. So here it is. I love this song. Okay, folks. I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna have to cut the stream short right now. The reason is I've gotten a warning from Aura about a transaction that I got to take care of immediately. Aura is a security service. If you don't know what Aura is, you can look at it here. Let me find the link. I got so much information on my notepad. If you sign up for, if you're in the United States and you sign up for an Aura trial, I get a payment from them. So if you haven't done that yet, please consider signing up for a 14-day free trial. I have to attend to an Aura conversation. It's not a big matter, but if I don't take care of it, I'm going to run into some trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and end with my final countdown, and then I'll be back for some comments. Okay, so what I was talking about, when you sign up for Aura, there's an option to tell it, don't let anyone take a credit loan out using your information. So it blocks TRW, Experiment, Experian. There's like 5 or 6 different credit bureaus. You just have to click one switch. And so if I want to go get a loan and I try to get it, Aura will block it because they locked the security from the credit check bureaus. And so if I needed to get the loan, I would then log into Aura and say, please unlock Experian for them. And then they would say, okay, we'll unlock it. And then boom, you can get your loan. And then you can lock it again. That's why Aura is so important. I'm going to be running some Aura campaigns soon, illustrating that, plus some other things that have happened that I think if you're an American and you're not using Aura, you're making a mistake. You should at least try the 2-week trial. It doesn't cost anything. Just sign up for the trial, and in 2 weeks, you're going to find out that hundreds of data brokers are selling your information. Some of them are reputable companies. LexisNexis, for example, is a data broker. The Experian Credit Check people, they are a data broker. A data broker is a company that gathers personal information and sells it to third parties, and it can be stolen by scammers and used against you. So I don't know when Aura will be available in other countries, but right now it's only in the U.S. So anyways, that aside, I gotta go. I will be likely playing some more Resident Evil Village tonight. We're probably going to solve the game. We're that close. Or we might not. I might get lost in the maze and never get out. Anyways, sorry, I was reading some. Tomorrow I will be scambaiting at 12 p.m. Eastern. I've changed the time. I've changed the time of my stream time to 12 p.m. Eastern to give me time to take care of matters regarding my personal finances. Also eat some breakfast before I scambait. And I'm going to shoot for 4-hour live streams, okay? And then on February 3, I'm going to have a subathon from 11 a.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. They're going to be 12-hour live streams. I will be taking breaks every now and then, just so I don't wear myself out, but I think I'll be ready for it. So February 3, let me get my calendar here real quick. It would be February 3 through February 7, 11 a.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. We're going to scambait. We're going to make Suno songs. We're going to mess around with AI programs because there's some really new ones that are really out there. And then we got those games like You Don't Know Jack and that, I forget the name of it. It's a dub. What the Dub? We'll play that. And then I'll end each day playing some sort of game. And then 12 hours is up, and then we'll wait till the next day. So I hope you all are looking forward to that. The idea of the subathon is to get more YouTube members and to get more Twitch subscribers. So I really do need to do that because when I fell down with pneumonia, I lost quite a few, quite a bit. So why not do 24/7? Nikki, I'm not insane. Why would I do a 24/7 live stream? That's crazy. You guys have a wonderful evening. It looks like I have enough people to maybe do a raid. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can raid Jim Figarty. And then later today, I plan to play some Resident Evil. Yeah, I don't know anybody in their right mind that would do a subathon 24/7 hours. Look, Google, Nikki, go to Google and type, what is a Twitch raid? And you can find out. A Twitch raid is where I send my Twitch stream to another streamer. So all my Twitch viewers are going to show up on Jim Figarty's stream. That's a raid. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.
You can't compare this at all. No comparison.
I'll see you guys later when I do the gaming stream. I'm thinking I'll probably do it today at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay? And we're in the Heisenberg factory, so it's a really exciting level. Don't worry about my aura problem. It's fixed. That no one can take a loan out using my name. What I'm going to do is find out who it is and see if I can call the police on them, because they're obviously trying to break the law. So I'm actually working with Aura to bust a scammer. So it's a good thing. So take care, and I'll see you guys later.